Have you ever wondered what people with high emotional intelligence never do when talking to others? Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is more than just a buzzword. It's the ability to understand, use, and manage your own emotions in positive ways to relieve stress, communicate effectively, empathize with others, overcome challenges, and diffuse conflict. It plays a significant role in the quality of our conversations and relationships, and those with a high EQ are often masters of communication. They navigate through social complexities with grace and ease, leaving us wondering, what's their secret? What do they avoid doing that sets their interaction style apart? If you've ever found yourself contemplating these questions, then you're not alone. We've all been there, trying to decipher the enigma of effective communication. If you've pondered about these questions, then you're in the right place. Let's delve into the 8 things people with high emotional intelligence never do when talking to others. Firstly, people with high emotional intelligence never interrupt others when they're speaking. It's a sign of respect, a clear demonstration that they value what the other person has to say. This stems from the concept of active listening, a crucial skill that involves fully concentrating, understanding, responding, and then remembering what is being said. Interrupting, on the other hand, can severely disrupt the flow of conversation. It's like throwing a rock into a serene pond, causing ripples that distort the reflection. It not only breaks the rhythm, but also sends a message that your thoughts are more important than theirs. Moreover, by not interrupting, you give the speaker a chance to fully express their thoughts and feelings. You also give yourself the opportunity to understand their perspective better. It's a win-win situation, really. So the next time you're in a conversation, remember to hold your thoughts and let the other person finish. Secondly, they never dismiss other people's feelings. It's crucial to understand that everyone's emotions are valid and significant. People with high emotional intelligence recognize this. They empathize with others, and they honor the feelings of those around them. They don't brush off emotions as insignificant or overreactions. Instead, they listen, they understand, and they validate. This doesn't mean they always agree or even that they can relate, but they respect that our feelings are our reactions to the world around us, and they are as unique as we are. They understand that dismissing someone's feelings is dismissing their experiences, and that's not something they do. By acknowledging and respecting other people's emotions, these individuals create a safe space for honest communication. They build stronger, more meaningful connections with others. They foster relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. Remember, acknowledging someone's feelings is the first step towards building a strong connection. Thirdly, people with high emotional intelligence steer clear of negative language. Now you might wonder, why does the language we use matter so much? Well, the words we choose to express ourselves have the power to create the atmosphere of our conversation. Negative language filled with criticisms, complaints, and blame can quickly create a hostile environment. It can turn a potentially constructive dialogue into an uncomfortable, defensive situation. On the other hand, people with high emotional intelligence are aware of this. They understand that their words can impact the mood and direction of a conversation. They know that by using negative language, they risk closing off communication channels, creating misunderstandings and causing unnecessary conflict. So, what do they do instead? They choose their words wisely. They replace criticism with feedback, complaints with suggestions, and blame with understanding. Staying positive and using affirmative language can truly transform your conversations. Fourthly, they never dominate the conversation. This is a key trait of people with high emotional intelligence. They understand the value of listening, of giving others the space to express themselves. They're not just waiting for their turn to talk, they're genuinely interested in what others have to say. They recognize that great conversations are not monologues, but dialogues. It's a dance of words and ideas, a give and take that enriches both parties involved. They respect the fact that everyone has unique experiences and perspectives to share. By not dominating the conversation, they allow these insights to surface. They foster a sense of equality and mutual respect, which makes others feel valued and heard. They know that conversation is not a competition to outshine or outtalk each other, but a collaborative effort to gain understanding and build a connection. Remember, a conversation is a two-way street. Fifthly, people with high emotional intelligence never make assumptions. You see, assumptions are like invisible pitfalls in the landscape of communication. They appear harmless, but in reality, they can lead to a whole host of misunderstandings, misinterpretations, and ultimately, conflict. Imagine a situation where you assume someone's feelings or thoughts without asking them directly. You're essentially creating a narrative based on your own perceptions, which may not align with the reality of the other person's experience. This is a dangerous path to tread, as it can cause unnecessary friction and strain in relationships. Individuals with high emotional intelligence understand this risk. Rather than assuming, they take the time to ask questions, to seek clarity, and to truly understand the perspective of the other person. They value authenticity and genuine connection over the convenience of assumptions. In the end, it's about respect. Respect for the complexity of human emotions and experiences. Always ask for clarification instead of assuming. Sixthly, they never criticize unconstructively. Individuals with high emotional intelligence understand the potency of words and the impact criticism can have on a person's self-esteem and progress. They shy away from destructive criticism, the kind that tears down without providing any path towards improvement. Instead, they champion constructive criticism, which is criticism that is balanced, specific, and actionable. These emotionally intelligent individuals know that constructive criticism serves as a catalyst for growth and development. It's like a compass, pointing out the areas that need improvement and providing a direction towards betterment. They wrap their critique in empathy, understanding, and respect, making it easier for the receiver to accept and act upon it. They also ensure that their criticism is timely and relevant. They don't offer it when emotions are high or when the other person is unprepared to receive it. They choose the right moment, knowing that timing can be everything when it comes to criticism. Remember, criticism should be a tool for growth, not a weapon to hurt. Seventhly, people with high emotional intelligence never ignore nonverbal cues. It's a fascinating aspect of human interaction, isn't it? Body language, facial expressions, tone of voice, all of these can reveal a world of unspoken emotions and thoughts. Those with high emotional intelligence are adept at reading these signs. Consider a simple example. Someone crossing their arms during a conversation. This could be a sign of discomfort or defensiveness. Or perhaps a person who constantly avoids eye contact. This might indicate shyness, unease, or even dishonesty. And then there's the tone of voice, which can express a whole spectrum of emotions, from joy and excitement to anger and sadness. These nonverbal cues are like an additional language, providing layers of meaning that words alone cannot convey. For those with high emotional intelligence, this language is not ignored, but understood and responded to appropriately. Paying attention to these cues can help you understand others better. Lastly, they never avoid difficult conversations. That's right, individuals with high emotional intelligence don't shy away from addressing tough issues. This might sound daunting, but it's a crucial element of effective communication. Oftentimes, it's easy to sweep uncomfortable matters under the rug in the hope that they'll resolve themselves. However, this approach can lead to bigger problems. Ignoring a situation doesn't make it disappear. It merely gives it time to fester, potentially resulting in greater conflicts down the line. On the other hand, confronting difficult conversations with courage and empathy can lead to resolution, understanding, and growth. It provides an opportunity to clear misunderstandings, to learn, and to deepen relationships. It demonstrates respect for the other person's feelings and perspective, fostering an environment of trust and openness. So, while it might seem easier to avoid tough conversations, those with high emotional intelligence understand the value in facing them head-on. Remember, facing difficult conversations head-on can prevent future conflicts. So there you have it. The 8 things people with high emotional intelligence never do when talking to others. A quick recap. They don't interrupt, respecting the flow of conversation and granting space for others to express themselves. They steer clear of dismissing feelings, understanding that empathy is a core component of meaningful communication. Negative language? Not in their vocabulary. They understand the power of words and choose them carefully. Dominating the conversation is a no-go. They value balance, ensuring everyone's voice is heard. They never make assumptions, choosing to ask questions instead. Unconstructive criticism? They know it doesn't serve anyone. They focus on constructive, solution-oriented feedback. Ignoring nonverbal cues? Not a chance. They're keen observers, picking up on the subtleties of body language. Lastly, they don't shy away from difficult conversations, understanding that growth often happens in discomfort. Try incorporating these habits into your daily conversations and see the difference it makes. Thank you for watching.